Hey ladies, welcome back to the channel. I don't know about you, but so many things have been shifting in my life lately, but not these scarves. In today's video, I'm going to talk about shifting, but I'm also going to share with you a little hack I've been using to keep these satin scarves from slipping off my pea-sized head. So I'll share with you a couple of different styles I've been wearing during the quarantine, and then of course this super easy hack that keeps these things snug and in place. Alright, so first I start out by prepping my hair. You guys know I love Elucent's Moisture Balance Conditioner. I also love the Denman brush. So I use a modified Denman brush, and if you'd like to see a video on how I do that, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to upload one for you. So as usual, I start off by adding water to my hair because I know I'm gonna pull my hair away for a while, and so the first step is really adding that hydration to the hair to ensure that your moisture balance is in check. I like to make sure that I work the water through my hair from root to tip, but you know, especially you want to make sure you give those ends some TLC. So I like to take my conditioner and make sure that I seal those ends really well. I like Elucent's Moisture Balance Conditioner because it just has a lot of wonderful oils and other ingredients that help the overall health of the hair while also locking in that moisture for several days at a time. I find that a really good conditioner will keep my hair hydrated for about 3 days. Now I'm using my Denman brush just to ensure that I've gotten all the tangles out of my hair, and it also helps me to work the conditioner through my hair, making sure I get every single strand. And this is also really helpful because when I take my hair down, I won't have to worry about those nasty little fairy knots that seem to love fine natural hair. So next I secure my hair in a low ponytail, and I'll show you why I do this particular step in just a few minutes. Next I like to just style my edges. You could use any edge control you like, or if you want to skip the edge control, you can certainly do that as well. But I like to use this Weave product on my edges for a couple reasons. It's a Black-owned brand, yay! I love the owner. She's a really sweet woman, and I love this particular product because although it's an edge control, it isn't harsh on the edges at all. You know how some edge controls are super stiff and they're very drying when you utilize a tool to smooth the hair. It seems like it really tugs on the edges. I like this one because it just applies a lot of love to your edges. So it's not super stiff, it's very pliable, it's very easy to work with, and at the same time, it will keep your edges locked in place for several days, even if you don't use a scarf to tie it down. It's one of the reasons I really enjoy using it. And also I feel like my hair has really benefited from using this particular edge control as well. Again, it's super soft, and even if you put it in and you want to like restyle your hair, you could certainly do that as well. And it's not like you have to, you know, start from scratch or worry about it flaking up or anything of that nature. So yeah, this I highly recommend. So this is my secret weapon. This is a wig grip, and I think I used this for the first time on my channel about 2 years ago, and this is the actual wig grip I used at that time. So I thought it was really cool to show you guys just how durable and long-lasting these things are, and so it's definitely worth the money. But I like to anchor it below that low ponytail in the back. That just helps to keep it in place, you know, in the back, because I do have a small head, and so it just gives me a little extra security. So this scarf, guys, I picked up from a beauty supply store for only about $2.99, I want to say. Super inexpensive, but so colorful, vibrant, and beautiful, and long. So what I do is I fold like maybe 1/4 of this scarf like over along the edge, and then I kind of begin the process of figuring out, about where I want it to hit in the front or begin in the front. And then I just begin the styling process from there. So look, I am not a turban or scarf master. I hope to continue to get better over time, but that's not, my ministry right now. I just want to show you this hack and how easy it is to put the scarf or the turban in place without having it slide all around. Like, this is just during the styling process. So normally if I were to put on a scarf like this, look how long it is. But I'm going to begin just creating a style here, and you can watch and kind of see what I do. But the biggest issue is that when I would do this with other satin scarves or without the wig grip per se, I would not even be able to get this scarf to stay on my head. And so the wig grip, the same methodology and technology that allows it to hold your wigs in place, is certainly valid for holding scarves in place. And I wanted to use a satin scarf in particular because those are super slippery. The cotton ones are a little bit and a very little bit more stable, but they end up slipping anyway too. But these satin scarves are super hard. But yeah, as you can see, it is not moving. And I've laid down, I've gone to sleep in these, and they stay in place. So I'm going to demonstrate just another style I've been enjoying while wearing scarves and turbans during the quarantine. And so I thought you could watch and kind of see what I do here. But I wanted to talk a little bit about shifting. So many things, guys, have been shifting in my life, and I'm sure that based on some of the comments in notes I've seen you guys share with me, you're experiencing a lot of change during this crazy quarantine time. And it's so interesting because as you begin to shift, you will realize that you are not the same person that you once were. And I don't know if it's a result of us being in quarantine and having this opportunity to really evaluate things in our lives, just that quiet time. But that's certainly been the case for me. And so I'm definitely kind of changing. I've noticed that things that I used to tolerate, they've just become intolerable to me. Situations where maybe I was quiet, I'm actually now kind of speaking my truth. And I don't know if this is because I'm going to be 50 next year, but I'm finding that, with every year, I'm becoming more and more my authentic self, although I feel like I am my authentic self, but I guess I'm just continuing to grow. And during this time, yeah, I've definitely noticed things are shifting, because even where I would once battle or argue or struggle against something, I'm just choosing to remain silent or still. And I think that that's also just about growing closer in my faith to God and knowing that He's working it all out for me, But I feel like, I'm beginning to understand the value of my voice, the value of my time, the value of my energy, and that there are just some situations and people that no longer deserve any of that. And so, I really believe God empowers us and expects us to be good stewards of all He provides us with, especially our time and our energy, right? And so this time of shifting and being still in 2020 has definitely caused me to be more aware of that. Anywho, as you see, I'm creating another style with this scarf. And before I can't move forward without saying, I'd love to hear about some of the things that have shifted in your life. So if you want to share any of those in the comments, I would love to read about it. Or even if this just resonates with you guys, I can't be the only one. But yeah, so Anywho, this is another style that I've been enjoying wearing with this scarf. It's just so many things that you could do with these super long scarves and turbans, but I like buying different scarves because I feel like you can coordinate them better to your outfits, and you just, can pick some fabrics that really stand out. The other thing I like to do is just really play with the length of the scarf and let it drape. So sometimes I let it just drape without doing anything to it. And the other thing I've learned is to create just little knots or ties in it so that you create this sort of textured chain-like look. I think it looks really pretty. And yeah, I've enjoyed doing that as well. So I hope the tips you saw in this video have been helpful. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. I hope that there has been a shift in your life. And as always, I pray for you, and I thank you for praying for me. Bye.